Buckle up, fellow time travelers, because we're about to blast off into the most epic adventure ever, the story of the first Americans, and why on earth we should even care. Picture this. You're floating down a misty river in a canoe carved from a giant tree, and a wise old Greek muse is whispering in your ear. Kid, history isn't just dusty old facts. It's the ultimate treasure map. That's basically page 1 screaming at us. History. Why bother? History, after all, is the memory of a nation. No memory? You're basically a goldfish with a voting ballot. Ancient Roman statesman Cicero growls, "To be ignorant of what occurred before you were born is to remain always a child." Nations and people who forget their history are doomed to repeat the same dumb mistakes. It's like watching your friend touch the hot stove for the 47th time and going, "Bro, we literally just talked about this." History is especially important for Americans. Why? Because we're the ultimate remix album. In most countries, everybody looks kinda similar, speaks the same language, and eats the same grandma's recipes. America. We're Japanese, Swedish, Ethiopian, Turkish, Mexican, you name it, thrown into the world's biggest cultural blender and hit puree. We don't share the same skin color or childhood lullabies, so the one thing that can glue us together is, drumroll, our shared story. Before we were a country, we were a wild idea. A nation built on freedom, equality, and the radical notion that governments exist to serve the people, not the other way around. Take that, kings. But here's the plot twist. Our founders weren't perfect. Some owned slaves. Some made deals that crushed native nations. The book straight up says, yep, we've got heroes and villains, triumphs and face palms. That's what makes our story so spicy. Then it drops the emotional nuke. If we forget the battles for freedom, the fight against slavery, the long road to justice, we might accidentally hit the undo button on everything our ancestors bled for. Mark Twain smirks. History never repeats itself. At best, it sometimes rhymes. So pay attention to the beat. Tom Sawyer's author again. The famous people quoted here don't agree about the importance or even the meaning of history. It could be boring if they did. But who should you agree with? How do you come up with your own opinion? Read, think, and listen, then make up your own mind. And Spanish philosopher Dude closes us out like a boss. Those who cannot remember the past are condemned to repeat it. So there you have it, adventurers. This 3-page manifesto isn't just an intro, it's a battle cry. History isn't a boring class with dusty textbooks. It's the greatest action movie ever, starring real people who laughed, cried, fought, failed, and somehow built the wild, weird, wonderful experiment called America. Now grab your canoe paddle, because the river of history is rushing forward, and we're all in the boat together. Who's ready for the next chapter?